The Ministry of Health will begin a series of studies on the coronavirus and its impact on Trinidad and Tobago. At Thursday's Ministry of Health COVID-19 media briefing, Health Minister Terence Dialsing said that given the current availability of clinical data, the ministry will be seeking to improve its understanding of the virus so as to better prepare this government and future administrations' responses to similar emergencies.
What that will do is to help us make plans for the future. It will help us now consider the new symptomology that is presenting itself across the world. One of the newest symptomologies, and the Chief Medical Officer will expand on it, and I'm just raising it here, is something called silent hypoxia. You would have heard last week and 2 weeks ago, new symptoms presenting loss of taste, loss of smell.
Having said, the data collected thus far must not go to waste.
The Ministry of Health is going to be very proactive by doing this retrospective study of 116 cases so that when we prepare for future developments, we will have a model not only for COVID, but a model as to how future ministers of health, ministries of health, future governments can deal with pandemics.
And the Minister of National Security, Stuart Young, says measures are being put in place to repatriate some more nationals who were stranded overseas when the borders were closed due to COVID-19 measures.
The next groupings that have given permission to enter Trinidad and Tobago are, we had some workers who are in Guyana, so we've authorized them to return. They're in the process of making their travel arrangements. We are waiting the final travel arrangements to grant that final approval. That is going smoothly so far. It seems as though the vast majority of them were working in the oil sector down there. We estimate at this stage that is about 22 or 23. And then I've also begun to authorize those who've applied to return from Venezuela and Margarita.
A boat carrying nationals from this country has the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard concerned that maritime rules are being breached and could cause the spread of COVID-19. On Monday night, the officers intercepted a vessel that was returning to Trinidad from Venezuela. Upon investigation, they found 3 people aboard who had no authorization from the Minister of National Security to be making the trip. The vessel and its passengers were handed over to the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and the Immigration and Customs Divisions for further investigation. The Coast Guard is reminding the boating public that crossing the border during the COVID-19 pandemic is illegal and puts the health of the population of Trinidad and Tobago at unnecessary risk. They are seeking the cooperation of all citizens in reducing the risk of the virus entering Trinidad and Tobago by asking that they obey the regulations.